we doing? You're watching the rest of the story. We're chipping away at corn. Currently, we're under 200 acres of corn left overall. And right now we're working in our farthest farm from home. And I'll tell you what, it's running anywhere from 230, which I'm feeling pretty great about. But I have 11 acres that ran 120 bushels to the acre. At least that's what my monitor's telling me. So 11 acres of 120 bushels to the acre really destroys your awesome yield. Now, I think 200 bushel, 195, 200 bushel is hitting the majority of it. I did a bunch of trials and such up here. I am going to say that the rapidity and pacer, I believe, did help. But what I'm leaning towards the most right now, I would say, is the liquid potash with the cultivator. I'm not sure how that's all going to play into our operation next year, because we are looking into putting liquid on our corn planter and putting down, is it Mojo and the rapidity and pacer. We actually put that in right with the seed instead of having to treat the seed out of the bag. But as you go through harvest and you go through planting, you're always asking yourself as a farmer, maybe I'm not speaking for everybody, but I am for myself. I ask myself a lot if I'm doing the right thing. I'm talking to myself. Oh, and we do like these Midland radios, by the way. Just parking, Ryan. But for all the trials and stuff that I did this spring, that's the most I've ever actually done. And having this monitor right here allowed me to do that. But we'll get it into the computer and actually look at how it all performed. Because right now you're seeing 240 bushel corn going in the back right now. That's what that's saying. The problem is 240 bushels is, it's back down to 210. And people are going to say that I'm an ass for saying that we're running 200 bushels to the acre, but you know what? We got to pay for that to get to 200 bushels to the acre. Now, all the stuff we've done as far as throughout the growing season to get to where we are as far as yield, I'm going to start trimming that back and adjusting it going forward to see what we can tweak to save dollars per acre. But I ask myself that a lot, if I'm doing the right thing. I adjusted the combine some more. I'm running about 3 miles an hour. This morning I was running a little bit slower. I'm not jumping as near as much out the back. I'm actually catching a lot more than I was for the first acre or two. I fine-tuned it again. And I say it's really disheartening if you see too much corn, any corn at all, sitting on the ground behind you as you're coming back through. But like I said, I'm pretty confident in my my abilities to raise a bushel of corn. It's being able to raise a bushel of corn efficiently. And this is the field that got we went through and sprayed status on because we had a weed issue that was starting to become a problem, so we went through and sprayed the whole farm. You guys can see, I'm going to spin the camera around, or that might be a different video altogether. You guys can see how the corn looks. We're probably not going to get done with this today because the elevator's going to quit taking grain at 5 o'clock. It's currently 2:15. But we're making good time. We're actually, I usually just park the combine just as the truck gets here, so I've been really happy with that. I'm not getting any downtime there. But I will tell you that what I've been seeing so far, and I will discuss this at the end of the season. You guys have heard me talk about lowering the population on the headlands. Well, I still feel that is a good idea. I feel that I got a little too carried away in dropping my population, because this field right here that I'm going right now, I planted at 36,000 population, and on some of the headlands and some of the lower producing ground, I put down 27,000 seeds per acre, and I feel that had more of a negative impact on it than a positive. That plays a little bit into my lower yield, plus the fact that I got a bunch of deer damage. Yes, deer damage, and I'll go ahead and say probably either horse or cow damage, because if some of the manure patties I'm seeing in the field, if those are from deer, those are some pretty massive deer I'm feeding up here. But there is probably a 50-foot wide patch that I'm not even going to harvest. I'm going to completely ignore it because there's literally nothing there. It's completely mowed over. But it's also along a tree line too. I gotta tell you what, guys, it's November. I'd say another week, 2 at the most for field work. As far as harvest goes, it really is going to depend on the weather. Next weekend they're saying, or next week they're saying a full week of decent weather. The only problem with that is they're saying a chance of rain Tuesday, and then it's supposed to start in on raining again like Saturday. If we can miss Tuesday, a decent week of running is going to take a lot of these crops out of the field, because that soybean field is still up there that we have not touched yet. And I know I told you I wasn't going to do a video on, another update video on it until we were harvesting it, but quite honestly, I think I'm going to be taking the side-by-side up and making sure that it's still there. We've been kind of busy because when it's not raining, we're harvesting and doing field work, and when it is raining, I really don't want to tear up the field and everything just to get up to check them. But I don't know. I'm going to be changing things up going to next year too. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting the same results. I do like variable rating my population through through the field. I will do that again next year, probably just not as extreme. I'm thinking instead of 27,000, I will be dropping it down to maybe right around 30. And probably staying right around the 36,000 population throughout the main body of the fields. Because this right here is a pretty healthy section. But I will say that I did not put fungicide on this year. And seeing how much corn is actually down as I'm driving through it, I'm thinking that the next time this is corn, I'm going to be probably considering hitting it with fungicide. Because I typically don't harvest a lot of my corn until November because of poor October pricing. And well, we'll see going forward as far as the basis and futures that I'm doing. So I'm already looking at December futures for next year, and they're really not all that appealing yet to where I would be okay with forward contracting too much. Say today beans were down 12 and corn was down 2. Something about the Brazil currencies been weak here recently. It's a global market. But tell you what, I think I'm done chattering you guys up for now. And I'll spin the camera around and probably do a voiceover as I'm going through the field. So if there's anything else you guys want to see or want me to talk about, go ahead and let me know in the comments, because I'm really not sure what else you guys want to see. Because quite honestly, yeah, it is harvest time. There's harvest videos, but I'm not sure what you guys all want to see as far as harvesting videos from me. So until then, take care, take it easy, keep in touch. Thanks for